Make sure you. Today I'm going to demonstrate on how to make cream of mushroom pheasant. Do you guys hunt ever? Do you guys ever get tired of eating the same old wild game? Or ever get tired of being dried out? Well, this simple recipe you'll be able to cook prepare within 20 minutes in the morning and be able to eat it at supper time. So first I'm going to show you all the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need bacon, your pheasant, your salt and pepper, your dry onion soup mix. You also need 1 small onion, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 can of cream of mushroom, and then 1 can of mushroom pieces and stems. Now for your materials, you'll just need any old cutting board, a knife, a can opener for opening up your cans, and then a measuring cup because you're going to need to measure out 1 cup of water, and then a nice mixing bowl to mix all your ingredients together. So first thing off, when I'm cooking my pheasant, I like to make sure I clean it off in the sink real well so that there isn't any leftover feathers or remnants that I don't want on it. And then I like to wash it with nice cool water. You don't want to get it hot. Now once you have done that, you're going to want to wash your hands before touching anything else as you are touching raw meat. And you don't want to contaminate anything else. I'll spread bacteria everywhere and no good. Now I'm going to make sure use some canola oil on the crock pot as I do not want the pheasant to stick to it or all the other ingredients. Spray it really good. I like that so I don't have to do a lot of dish work at the end. Now I'm going to place the pheasants in there. And then I'm going to take my bacon. Then I'm just going to take this bacon and I'm going to lay it over the pheasants. Bella Radford from BBC Food Recipe says that wrapping your pheasant in bacon will help retain moisture as pheasant is a very lean meat. See, if you want to get the camera over here, I can just kind of show I'm laying it just right over. And I'm going to use the whole package, and that's just kind of personal preference. If you want a lot of bacon in your deal, this is going to shrink down as this is going to cook for about 7 hours. So there won't be much bacon left. Alright, just kind of make it line a nice uniform look. Makes it look good. Once I'm done with the bacon, I'm going to discard it in the trash and I'm going to wash my hands again as to not contaminate anything else. Now once I'm done with that, I'm going to start by putting all my ingredients into the mixing bowl. Now with the mushrooms, I'm going to make sure I drain them as I don't want the liquid in there as I already added enough water to make a thicker gravy. Drain them real nicely. Then add your cream of mushroom soup. grab a spoon to get the excess out of there so you can get it all. Now you can get these ingredients at any old grocery store. I got these at the Heartland Food Market here just in town. It cost me maybe $10 to get all these ingredients, so really not an expensive recipe at all. Now, I went the simple route with the sour cream. I just bought 1 cup of sour cream as I don't really care for it too much and I don't have to measure it out. Then now you gotta cut your onion, and when you're cutting your onion, you want to cut off the ends, so you want to discard them as those are no good to eat. And I half it so it's easy to get all this excess peel off. You don't want to eat that either. That's no good to eat. Now you could go with the bigger onion. I just went with the smaller onion, just as I don't really like to eat too much onion in this recipe. And you can cut it up into strips or in pieces. I'm going to do it both ways. I'm going to do strips and pieces. I'll do this one into the pieces. And you lay it across there and just work your knife back slowly. I'm no Guy Fieri when it comes to cutting. Slow and steady wins the race. So now I'll add these at the end. I'm not going to add this in the mixing bowl. I'll add some of these now, and then I'll add some at the top, just to give a nice evenly. As you can see, I'm just sprinkling all across there. It'll cook down nicely. Now I'm going to add my 1 cup of water to my mixing bowl here. And I'm just going to, it says to use a whisk, but we don't got a whisk here. This will do just the job. And you probably want a good sized bowl because you're really going to be splashing around here. You don't want to get that all over your clothes or all over the kitchen. The missus might be a little bit upset at you for making a big old mess. And I got this recipe from All Recipes, and it's called Tender Pheasant. Okay, now it's about that consistency right there. I'm just gonna drizzle it. Can you see it? Just gonna, yep, there you go. Just drizzle it right over the pheasant. So cover everything and then scoop out all the excess there. It already smells good. And then when I'm done with that, take my onions, just break them apart over it. I'm gonna salt lavishly. I watched Pioneer Woman once, and she said you can never over salt raw meat, so don't be afraid to get a little crazy with it. Take your pepper. Kind of got some fancy pepper here. Just crack it right over there. I would go with the shaker next time. This is kind of a lot of monotonous work. Now, when you're done with that, you're going to put your lid on. seal it down, and then it's either going to be low for 8 to 10 hours, and it just says right here, or high for 5 to 7 hours, depending on whenever you make this. I'm going to go high, as it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe I can eat this by 9 o'clock tonight. And then, I won't be able to show you the final product, but when you're done, 2 good things to eat this with that I also got off of BBC Recipes is either fresh root vegetables such as potatoes or carrots, or I also like to cook this with rice. Now picture yourself sitting down at the supper table with your family after you just hunted a couple days ago, taking them out in nature and getting to enjoy a nice, tender, juicy meal. Thank you. Pan him again, pan him again.